waiting for?
Hit me.
Excuse me? What's going on? Did I just enter the alternate dimension of cheesy PS1 full motion video cutscenes? Yes, I believe I have. FMV fun at its absolute best. Welcome everybody to episode 10 of Pickup Playtest. Already up to episode 10. Thanks so much everybody for all the support on this show, Pickup Playtest, and all of my content here on YouTube in general. Thanks so much. I'm so happy that there's so many awesome people out there that this content resonates with. Thanks so much everybody for tuning in. It's time for
Cool Borders.
boom. I tried to time that as well as I could. Yep, Cool Borders 2, since apparently the narration dude doesn't want to say the 2 for whatever reason. But anyway, I don't play a crap ton of sports related games. I play some Nintendo ones, some other ones here and there. But I do like to collect a handful of them here and there, and this is one that I've added fairly recently to the collection. And early on in Pickup Playtest here, I mentioned that there was going to be games that I have next to not played at all that I'm going to showcase. Yeah, this is one of them. Aside from like dabbling with it a little bit in terms of like testing it out and making sure that the recording is good and all that, I have barely played this game at all. So let's see just how ridiculous this goes. Hopefully it goes well, and by well I mean isn't a complete and total debacle, excuse me. So yeah, I guess let's just hop into freestyle mode, since that's basically all I've done so far, and then we'll maybe try some other stuff as the video goes on. Yeah, so check this out, right? That command right there, that trick, I guess it's called the stale fish, I'm not entirely sure, but like, that is the only trick I know how to do because of that loading screen. So it's like, okay, cool. I guess I'll just do that then. Every time a ramp comes up or a cliff drop off or whatever. So I'm just going to go with what the game gives me. I did kind of look in the border area, and while I think some of the other characters look pretty cool, it seems like the most balanced of the characters is Yagi here, I guess this is how you might pronounce it. I guess we could change how he looks. Like, I don't know, I kind of like this short sleeve look, so I think I'll just stick with that. We'll start with White Resort. Sure, why not? I'm assuming that the goal is to just clear stuff as much as you can, not wipe out as much, and do a trick every now and then. But then again, people who've actually played the Cool Border series might tell me that prioritizing the tricks themselves is actually more of the goal. I really don't know. Oops, I got a boo because I didn't do a trick off of that thing. Okay, whatever. Hot start, TTrom, hot start. Let's do a jump for no reason. Yeah, cool. So I did a little bit of a trick there. It doesn't give me any points because I'm not doing it off of a ramp or whatever. But yeah. All right, so first off, has anybody played any of the Cool Borders games? Hey, that hey in the soundtrack was throwing me off. Is that someone talking to me? All right, let's try to do a trick. Ready for this? Boom! Good. It gave me a good. Go figure. Has anybody played Cool Borders? This game series has at least 4 entries. I have 2, 3, and 4 in the collection for PS1 alone, and maybe it had even more than that. Oh boy. Oh no, I missed it. What? I freaking bumped into the wall and it gave me a good? That was not good, game. That was decidedly ungood. I looked like an absolute fish out of water. I don't know what you're calling good, game, but I guess I'll take it. Okay. Whoa, is that an advertisement for Butterfinger? Hashtag product placement, hashtag not sponsored. But anyway, I lost momentum. That's not going to be good for my trick coming up. And go for it. Good. I think they're saying I can do way better than that, but hey, I'm just starting off. Cut me some slack, game. That's literally probably the only trick I'm going to do, unless I just... you know what? Maybe I'll just try a different directional button when I hold R2. Maybe that'll do something else. I was doing some reading up on this game online, and they said there's a lot of elaborate tricks, like elaborate button combinations and stuff to pull off tricks, which kind of intimidates me. Okay, I thought I did a slightly different trick, but I did up instead of down, and it looked pretty similar. Anyway, I got 882 points for tricks. Guess it could have been worse. I wanted to mainly do this game because I was interested in trying to see just how fun it was, because it spawned so many sequels. I want to see if it was genuinely a good quality game, or if it was just one of those games that had a lot of sequels because it sold a lot. You know? Sure, people might have liked it, but ultimately I think they made greatest hits and stuff, whether or not the game sold X amount of copies. That sort of thing. So I don't know. Let's just basically, what are your guys' takes? Does anybody out there have a sort of tail grab down R2? Okay, cool. Thanks for showing me a different one this time, game. Appreciate that. Try a different course, I guess. White Resort, Sunset Downhill, Bear in the Forest. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Let's do Bear in the Forest. Did you guys play any Cool Borders as a kid? Are any PlayStation kids out there? Did you shred some gnarly slopes in the Cool Border series? Please let me know in the comments below. Or were you an N64 1080 snowboarding kid? Okay, and down R2. Cool. I tried a tail grab and I think I pulled it off, so not too bad. Oh, this music reminds me of the that extreme hibernation week episode of SpongeBob. Y'all know what I'm talking about, where Sandy makes SpongeBob do all those extreme sports the week before she's about to hibernate for the winter. This music sounds exactly like that. Oh no! Oh no! What am I doing? I fell right off the thing! I fell off again! Oh my goodness, this is a very dangerous game. This is a very dangerous place to be snowboarding. What are we doing? Down R2. Alright. Can I do better than that? Is that what the game just asked me? I don't know. Can I? There's too many trees. I'm gonna plaster right into these. Oh. Come on. Regain your composure, Yagi. That's your name, right? Oh, did this just go part Screamo on me? What even is this song? I don't know. When it comes to PS1 sports games, or extreme sports games, or whatever you want to call them, my experience pretty much begins and ends at Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Face plant into the most pixelated tree you'll probably ever see in your life. Okay, maybe not. Maybe there's more pixely ones on, say, NES or something. Oh no! I missed the freaking ramp. I thought it was about to hit it, but it was over to the right. Oh well. I could have done another trick if I was, in the proper position, but alas, nope. I wonder if there's smaller lips in the path where you can still do tricks and it counts for points. It doesn't look like I'm trying to do it. Down. Boo! Oh, come on! I tried, game. The game's booing me. Well, aside from the part where my dude died a couple times careening off the cliff, that didn't go too bad. Why do we, insist on snowboarding in extremely dangerous places? Oh, the replay actually, talks about the tricks that I land. That's kind of cool. Anyway, and I do like the Tony Hawk games. Perhaps they might show up in a future episode of this as well, but, mute grab, up and R1. Okay. I'm learning like snowboarding lingo as I go, I guess. Let's try one more course in this mode for now, and then we'll. Oh, there's literally only one more I guess I can do right now. Sunset Downhill. I guess I gotta unlock more as I go. And then we'll see what other modes are like. I want to see what competition is like. Does it put me against like CPU rivals? Are we all like snowboarding at the same time, like in Snowboard Kids? Yo, there's another series that I want to collect. I don't have any Snowboard Kids games in my collection yet, but that would be really cool to have. Let's try that. Did I just do it? Up in R1? Was it? Or is it down in R1? I did a trick. It only got me 160 points, but I did it. Did something. Note to self, this game is apparently obsessed with Butterfingers. I haven't had a Butterfinger in forever. You guys remember when they did Butterfinger crisps for a while? It was like a variation of the Butterfinger. I liked that a little bit more because it didn't hurt. It didn't like F up my teeth as much. I'm going backwards. Did the game just say you're terrible? Man, piss off, game. I'm trying my best. Don't insult me like this in front of my audience. You're terrible. It's like, come on. Just try to be a little bit more subtle than just, you're terrible. Dude, it's doing it again! It won't shut up about how terrible I am. This is not how you encourage people to get better. You might as well just tell me, get good. Get good, scrub. Let's do it! Good, I wanted to at least land one. So I was trying to not... Uh-oh. Okay, tail grab. Boom. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. I swear this game is being super picky with me right now. I'm either doing terrible or I can quote-unquote do better than that. It's like, what do you want from me, game? This is my first time really shredding a lot of these slopes, okay? So, the least you could do is offer words of encouragement instead of like, haha, get good, you nub. Anyway, hey, that is encouragement for some people, I guess. Sometimes all you want to hear is like, you are not doing too well, so I would get better if I were you, and all of a sudden that's all the encouragement that some people need. Boy, this is a really narrow passage. I hope I don't get a concussion off one of these walls of rock. That actually looked like there was a split in the path back there. That's kind of interesting. And if you look to your left, you'll see another blatant advertisement for our favorite candy in the world, Butterfinger. Alright, I guess that ends the Sunset Downhill course. Finish! Yeah, that's right. Pump your fist in the air like you just don't care.
Good boy. Next time, get even better score. We want to see you break the record.
So at the very end it tells me I did good boarding, but all the entire time I'm actually shredding the slopes, it tells me, you're terrible, you're terrible. Anyway, do y'all have, like, any experience with snowboarding games? I know that I basically don't. Very, very little. But if you guys have any sort of experience with this game or any others that are like it, please feel free to let me know. Especially cool boarders in particular. Like, I want to see just how many of y'all have experienced this game. I think one of the cool boarders actually made it onto the PlayStation Classic, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I know the PlayStation Classic isn't the thing that everybody wanted. Whoa, down plus R1 and L2. Okay, that's not intuitive, but I'm starting to understand why the internet said the controls were elaborate sometimes.
Cool boarders!
2. There, you missed the number, so I threw it in there for you, game. Anyway. What is competition mode? I have absolutely no idea. Whoa, there's another cutscene. Is it going to be another full motion video? Extreme awesomeness? I have no idea. Are these like all of our characters that we get to unlock? Look at this. This is literally just like plays like a demo of the game you're about to play. Okay, can we just skip that? I don't want to just like. Why would I just sit here watching the game when I could just play the game? I wanted to see more actual like live action FMV. Okay, so I guess let's just do. I guess I gotta pick a course again. Let's do that one we just did. Oh, there's more? Stadium, kicker... Oh, no, just white reserve. Oh, okay. I guess this is different then, because it's not freestyle? I want to figure out what's going on. Tour competition. First stage, big air. Comp clear points. Press start. What am I doing? I thought I picked the sunset one. Or the white resort, or whatever I picked. Why am I doing big air? Why is there a heartbeat sound? Is it really that nerve-wracking? Uh-oh, go for it!
Okay. I did it.
186 points. I got no points for my landing or the spin. Well, I didn't. I need some schooling, he says. Second try. What am I doing? I don't know how to... Okay. I'm just gonna I'll just mash buttons and hope for the best. Let's go. Let's just like... I'm gonna like... Just brace for it and then... R2 and then like left, right, left, right, left, right. I didn't do anything! They're booing me! Get out of here, crowd. Is that your idea of shred? You need some schooling. Whatever. Second stage border cross. What's going on here? Is this the part where we go down the mountain? I don't know. I apologize to any snowboarding enthusiasts that have ideas of all the different things you do when it comes to snowboarding, but I do not. So I might be doing your sport a disservice with this video, and for that I sincerely apologize. Is this a race? Because if this is a race, then I already feel like I'm off to a horrible start, because I am in 8th with no sign of anybody. Where is everybody? How did they get that much of a head start? Was I supposed to be, like, pushing buttons during that opening cutscene? No, there's some people, finally. They look like pixels on the horizon, but I'm assuming those are human beings. Hey, hey, I hear you, song. Yes, song, I said I heard you. Stop saying hey. Nope, that's all you can say, isn't it, song? Should have figured. Hey, hey! That's not getting repetitive at all. Okay. I'm closing in on some people, I think. Oh, sharp return. And tail grab. I tried. Oh, I tried for the tail grab. Where's my fighting spirit? Did this game run out of taunts for me? Seriously. Now it's questioning my credibility as to whether or not I have fighting spirit. I do too, game. I'll show you by not giving up until I've achieved 8th out of 8th place. Oh, look, I got 7th for like a nanosecond there. I'm going backwards! I was going backwards! Let's just snowboard the rest of the way backwards. Let's do it. We should get all the bonus points for not even looking where we're going. I mean, come on now, game. How can you top that? How can you tell me that's not worth like 1,000,000 points? The dude is completely going backwards. Hey. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, whoa, it's a first-person mode. You can press triangle to go into first person. Can I please at least get 7th place? That way this wasn't a complete failure. Thank you, game. My question is, how do you pick up speed? Was I supposed to be hitting up on the D-pad that whole time or something? Mashing a button? Was I supposed to be like doing something to gain speed? Because this isn't like Sonic where there's like speed boosts on the ground or anything like that. This is like supposed to be kind of like real life, right? So gear select or next round? I don't really know. I don't really know. Oh, great. It's back to big air again. I was terrible at this. First try. You don't have to... Game, you don't have to put a perpetual heartbeat sound. Okay, I guess you do. I guess you have to raise the stakes, don't you? Up and... I don't really know what that was that I just did, but it was something, I guess. Stop it. Stop taunting me. If that's your idea of shred, you need some schooling. Don't you love it when games, like, insist on insulting you the whole time? It's great. It's like, why did I even power the game on if all I was going to do was tell me that I suck? Oh, brother. I don't know how to do any extra tricks, games. Enough. Time lag. What are all these... What's all this terminology? I don't even know. Oh, I unlocked Sunset Downhill. Let's see if I do any better at the race on this course as opposed to that last one I just did. Come on, go. Why are they... Oh, I understand. I think that was a sort of like a, I was vying for when I was able to take off in round 1. Like, I got a time lag of, like, however many seconds. I see. Depending on your performance in round 1, you get a head start advantage in the race. Well, that's dumb. That means I'm guaranteed last pretty much every single time. That means I'm probably doomed to last place or second to last place as opposed in the previous race pretty much every single time because I don't know how to do any tricks on that big air mode. I would have to, like, spend more time learning all the button combinations. Nice, bruh. You just face planted into that rock, but you know what? It's okay. Life goes on. I'm trying to, like, mash the button. Can I mash up? I don't think that's... I want to, like, kick... Like a skateboarder, like, kicks the ground to get extra speed, but that's not realistic on a snowboard. I'm so far behind. If that map indicator on the top left is anything to go by, I'm just gonna hit a trick for no reason. Where's my fighting spirit? The game is once again taunting me. Just don't go too far to the right. I think there's a split in the path up here. I'm going to try to take what I think might be the faster of the paths. And maybe that'll help me close the gap. Then again, I could be thinking of a different part of the map entirely. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here's a split right here. I think you can go right or left, and I'm going left. But then again... It didn't look like there was too much to the right there, so I could be entirely wrong. One thing I will give this game, I'm a pretty big fan of rock and roll music. So, as cheesy as it might be to some people to have super intense rock the whole time, I'm a fan of this game's soundtrack, I will say that. Kind of gives me a cheesy Sonic Adventure rock and roll-esque type of vibe, and I really like it. I don't like being put at such a... booing me. Okay, you know what? Thanks, game. Really, I understand that you think I suck at this game, but you don't have to perpetually make the crowd boo me as we go on. I mean, come on. At least I'm trying, right? We don't all come out of the womb being freaking Shaun White, right? He's a good snowboarder, I think, right? I know some sports celebrities, I think. Anyway, there's other stuff like a half pipe and other things, but if anything is to go by, I don't have all the tricks, obviously, to do at a half pipe right now, so I think I'm just going to cut the episode pretty much here. I will say that was a lot of fun for what it was worth. I obviously need to get a lot better at it and, like, know what is actually at my disposal in terms of tricks. Like, I guess I have to memorize a whole bunch of button combinations, which I guess is fun to an extent, but at the same time, it kind of makes me wish you could just pick up and play a game like this and feel at least kind of like a badass when you get to the slopes, but instead, because I'm a complete and total scrub, the game is actually rubbing it in my face that, like, you need to study up, broski. It's basically what the game just told me over the last 20 minutes or so. Anyway, maybe I will. Maybe I'll study up and try to get better. But I hope that, at least to some extent, this video was mildly entertaining, question mark. Did you enjoy this? I hope so. Did you have any experience growing up with the Cool Borders franchise, and are you a million times better at it than me? Please let me know if you are. I would love to see if this series has reached y'all in any capacity. Because it's got, like I said, it's got a lot of sequels, so I feel like a lot of people bought this game, and a lot of people experienced it. So if you're one of those, definitely let me know what you like about it, didn't like about it, that sort of thing. So, basically with all Pickup Playtests, I love this series being a water cooler where we can just discuss and reminisce about games. So let me know if you have experience with this one. Alright, as embarrassing as that might have been, I apologize if it was sloppy. My play was sloppy, but hey, I can't guarantee all winners here on Pickup Playtest. It's just a gameplay experience brought to you by me, TTrom, and the rest is just whatever happens after I press record. Oh man, I really appreciate everybody's support on these videos here on my channel, as well as in my content over on Twitter. And thanks so much, everybody, for everything that you do. Appreciate you greatly. Until the next upload here on the TTromPlaysGames YouTube channel, I've been your host, TTrom. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.